Alright guys, Mr. G here, and today we're going to be talking about Homeworld 3 and everything we know about it so far. There is a Homeworld 3 gameplay release trailer out right now. We're going to analyze that, we're going to break that down, and we're going to talk about all the facts we currently know about what's going to be coming from this game. So good morning everybody over the age of 30 that clicked on this video. Yeah, Homeworld is kind of an old franchise. Let's break down the history of Homeworld and why you should care about it. So Homeworld 1 came to us in 1999, published by Relic Entertainment. Homeworld 2 came a little bit after in 2003, also by Relic, but no longer published by Sierra. And then we waited forever for another game in the series, and it's just a fantastic 3D space RTS. And you're going, RTS? No one plays those anymore. This was a story-driven, single-player RTS that was absolutely fantastic. As someone who never ever finishes or completes a game, I've completed every single game in the Homeworld series. That's important because this is a really well-written, really lore-heavy, awesome series. Well, they left us hanging from 2003 to 2016, but in 2016, Blackbird Interactive and Gearbox Software picked up the title. But instead of giving us a Homeworld 3, they gave us a prequel. They gave us Deserts of Kharak, which instead of focusing on ships, focused on massive land carriers on the planet of Kharak. This is a good time to get into the lore of Homeworld. Homeworld is set on an ancient desert planet with two warring people, the Vagyar, I'm saying their name wrong probably, and the Higarans. What they notice in the deserts of their planet is a crashed starship. And inside that starship, they're fighting for the technology and trying to get these relics from the past. They're able to get a stone, which essentially gives them the ability to make a hyperspace. And they learn about the history of their homeworld, which is Higara. So the Higarans try and build this ship, which takes them 60 years, and they want to get back to their original homeworld because all these ships had somehow gotten lost or stranded and crashed on their desert planet. And along the way, Karen Sajet, their lead science officer, you'll see a lot of her in Deserts of Kharak. She becomes integrated with the ship and essentially becomes the ship fleet command. And we can see right there the gameplay trailer. That's her right there. So this is definitely going to be set after the events of Homeworld 2. We can only assume. Looks like it for sure. We'll see where that's going to take us. Maybe they'll actually get to Higara. I'd love to hear the end of this story, because it's just a really well-crafted and well-made story. Now, the game is being published once again by Gearbox Publishing. These are the guys that brought you Borderlands, Battleborn, Duke Nukem, and a bunch of other titles as well. Currently, they're raising money via Fig.co, which is a crowdfunding source. They've got 4,090 backers right now, and I think they've raised something like a ridiculous amount. What do they have on there? Let me check it. Yeah, they have raised $693,000, 520 bucks. That's up $10,000 from when I checked it last night. The weird thing about Fig is it's more of like an investment thing versus like a pre-order. You actually can invest in the game for a share of the profits down the road. So shares are 500 bucks. That's an interesting model. Definitely something to look at if you just have tons of extra money to throw around. But I think what's important is they've absolutely met their goal. Although I'm curious why the guys that have already published things like Borderlands 3 really need a Kickstarter crowdfunding to make this game. Maybe they just really want to get some stretch goals. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about how crowdsourced, crowdfunded games sometimes fail to deliver. Let's hope they don't do that with Homeworld 3. There's also been some rumors that it's going to be coming out on the Epic Games Store. I wasn't able to confirm those or deny those. Here's hoping it does come out on Steam, but a lot of developers are going the Epic route because they take less of a cut than the boys at Steam. Let me know what you guys want to know about Homeworld 3 or your favorite things from the Homeworld franchise in the comments. If you found this useful, guys, and you want to hear more updates on Homeworld 3, do subscribe to the channel because these are the kinds of games I like. I really am an old guy, and I do like me some single player in my life. And every once in a while, a little clickety-click-clack with RTS. Alright guys, that is it for this one. Mr. G out.